And now my life has changed in oh so many ways. My independence seems to vanish in the haze. 1965, the Beatles, Help. I think we all need a lot of help and a lot of different things right about now. But one of the things I'm here to talk about is help with this new world of electronic presentational speaking. I'm Dr. Steve Vrooman. I'm a professor of communication here at TLU. And I'm here to help you do a couple of things differently in the next couple of minutes. So help, the first letter is H. So this is all about honesty. You've all been there before and seen a person, a student, maybe a professional, up there speaking and they get lost. They just sort of, and oftentimes what we'll do is just kind of, right, it's terrible, it's awkward, right? I mean, it's just like, as if we can just sort of pretend, like, let's just stop for a second and pretend this isn't happening and I'll find my way back and everything is okay. But that doesn't work because we're here, you see me messing up, I feel myself messing up and everything is all messed up. Honesty, that first H, is all about admitting to everybody what just happened. If I just forget what I'm going to say, yeah, okay, just a minute. Let me check my notes real quick. And I go check my notes and everything's okay. Right? In an electronic format, being honest and being upfront about what's going on in a world of technical difficulties is more important than ever before. Letting people know exactly what's happening and being honest. And all of these tips, by the way, are useful for the real world, assuming we ever get back to one of those where you talk with other people in the room with you. The E in help is all about eye contact. Eye contact. Well, you don't want to be creepy, but here's the thing. When you're talking about Skype or Zoom or one of these other kinds of things, there's a little window where you see the other person. And that window is not necessarily exactly where the camera is on your laptop. It's important to, as much as possible, move that window to the camera itself so that when you're like in an interview situation, when you're in a meeting situation, and you're looking at the camera, at the other person, instead of what I'm doing now, which is looking underneath it, which is where the window would be if I was doing something else. That small difference matters. And when I work with people who are applying for jobs, that just one tip in terms of looking specifically at the camera, at least sometimes when needed, is important. Now in a speaking situation for a large group, that's not always what you want to do. But the L is a piece of that, and that's about large. So what we're talking about here is energy. Still authentic, but more than usual. Think about your favorite YouTube stars, right? Hey everybody, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below and share with your friends. It's always bigger. In person, it's important to have a lot of energy as well. But online, it's really important to have a lot of energy so that people can connect and watch and you stand out a little bit more than usual. And the last, from our help perspective, is P, and that's all about practice. We should always be practicing when we're presenting, when we're interviewing, when we're getting our materials ready for a meeting. But in this case, it's knowing exactly where to stand and where to look. So if you've got a selfie stick, if you're on a camera, or if you've got a stationary mount someplace, it's important to be able to know how far you can walk, tape those things off on the floor. If you have a sort of selfie stick situation so that you know where you fit, you know where you stop, you know how you can move your head and where you're going to be able to go, so that while you're in the moment, you don't have to stop and think, am I still in frame? Is everything working? Does it all fit? So those four little bits, honesty, okay, having some eye contact, having some larger personality, and having some practice is going to be the help that you need to, as John Lennon would say, get your feet back on the ground.